Yo, what's good, fight fans? Welcome back to Ring Ruler, your go-to channel for the most electrifying boxing breakdowns on YouTube. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and join our community of hardcore combat sports lovers. Today, we're stepping into the ring to relive one of the most explosive light heavyweight battles in recent memory, Artur Beterbiev, the Russian wrecking machine, versus Deines, the tough-as-nails German challenger. This fight, folks, was a straight-up war, ending in a jaw-dropping 10th round knockout that had the Moscow crowd losing their minds. On Ring Ruler, we're about to break it all down, every jab, every hook, every moment of grit and glory. So, buckle up, grab your gloves, and let's dive into this epic showdown. Trust me, you're gonna want to stick around until the end for a special surprise that'll keep you hyped. Picture this, March 20th, 2021, Deines Palace in Moscow, Russia. The air is electric, the crowd buzzing with anticipation. Artur Beterbiev, the undefeated IBF and WBC light heavyweight champ, steps into the ring with a perfect record of 15-0, all by knockout. That's right, this man doesn't just win, he obliterates. With a chiseled physique and a stare that could freeze lava, Beterbiev is the definition of a predator in the ring. Across from him stands Deines, the 1911 German contender, known for his heart, durability, and a sneaky counterpunching game. Deines, with his blonde locks and underdog spirit, is here to pull off the upset of the year. The stakes? Beterbiev's world titles and his perfect KO streak are on the line. On Ring Ruler, we're about to unpack how this clash of titans unfolded and why it's a fight every boxing fan needs to study. Let's set the stage. Beterbiev, at 36, is at the peak of his powers. Born in Dagestan, this guy's got that warrior blood running through his veins. A decorated amateur with a gold medal at the 2009 World Championships, he's transitioned into a pro who hits like a freight train. His style? Relentless pressure, bone-crushing power, and a gas tank that just won't quit. Deines, 30 years old, isn't a household name, but don't sleep on him. With a record that includes a draw against former champ Robert Stieglitz, he's got experience and a chip on his shoulder. The German's game plan is clear: weather Beterbiev's storm, pick his spots, and hope to outsmart the champ. But when you're facing a guy who's never lost, and never gone the distance, that's easier said than done. Ring Ruler is here to show you how this chess match turned into a slugfest. Round 1 kicks off, and Beterbiev wastes no time. He's stalking forward, cutting off the ring like a shark circling its prey. Deines, to his credit, is moving well, using his footwork to keep distance. He's flicking out jabs, trying to disrupt Beterbiev's rhythm. But let's be real, Beterbiev's not here for a dance. Midway through the round, he lands a stiff right hand that snaps Deines' head back. The crowd roars, sensing blood already. Deines fires back with a quick combination, showing he's not intimidated, but you can tell he's feeling the power. On Ring Ruler, we love breaking down these early moments because they set the tone. Beterbiev's applying pressure, but Deines is hanging tough, refusing to back down. By round 2, Beterbiev's game plan is crystal clear: break Deines down. He's throwing heavy body shots, each one sounding like a sledgehammer hitting a side of beef. Deines is trying to counter, landing a sharp left hook that catches Beterbiev's attention, but it's like hitting a brick wall. The Russian just keeps coming. You can see Deines' corner shouting, urging him to move, to box smart. But Beterbiev's ring generalship is next level. He's cutting angles, trapping Deines against the ropes, and unloading those devastating punches. Here at Ring Ruler, we're geeking out over how Beterbiev uses his footwork to close distance. It's like watching a master painter at work. Round 3 sees Deines trying to change the narrative. He's circling, throwing combinations, and even lands a clean uppercut that makes Beterbiev blink. For a moment, the crowd quiets, wondering if the underdog's got something up his sleeve. But Beterbiev's response: a vicious left hook to the body that makes Deines wince. You can feel the momentum shifting. The Russian's punches aren't just hard, they're precise, targeting Deines' ribs, his liver, his will to keep fighting. On Ring Ruler, we're shouting at the screen, knowing that bodywork like this pays dividends later. Deines is game, but you can see the toll starting to show in his eyes. As we hit round 4, the fight's intensity ramps up. Beterbiev's pressure is relentless, like a storm you can't escape. Deines is still firing back, but his punches lack the snap they had earlier. Beterbiev lands a monster right hand that staggers Deines, and the crowd erupts. Somehow, Deines stays on his feet, clinching to buy time. The ref breaks them up, and Beterbiev's right back on him, throwing a 3-punch combo that echoes through the arena. Deines' legs are starting to betray him, but his heart keeps him in the fight. This is why we love boxing on Ring Ruler, moments like these, where courage meets chaos. Rounds 5 and 6 are where Beterbiev's dominance really shines. He's not just throwing punches, he's breaking Deines down systematically. A double jab sets up a crushing right to the body, followed by a left hook upstairs. Deines is covering up, trying to survive, but Beterbiev's punches are finding gaps. The German lands a few counters, but they're like pebbles against a tank. The crowd's chanting Beterbiev's name, feeding off his energy. On Ring Ruler, we're analyzing how Beterbiev's pacing himself, never rushing, just grinding his opponent into dust. Deines' corner is screaming for him to move, but it's like telling someone to outrun a tsunami. By round 7, you can see Deines' confidence fading. He's still throwing, but his punches are slower, his feet heavier. Beterbiev, on the other hand, looks like he could go 20 rounds. He lands a brutal combination, left to the body, right to the head, that sends Deines stumbling into the ropes. The ref's watching closely now, but Deines digs deep, firing back with a desperate flurry. It's not enough to turn the tide, but it shows the heart of a warrior. At Ring Ruler, we're all about giving props to fighters like Deines who refuse to quit, even when the odds are stacked against them. Round 8 is pure carnage. Beterbiev's in full predator mode, stalking Deines with a calmness that's almost scary. He lands a right hand that rocks Deines, followed by a left hook that nearly takes his head off. Deines' knees buckle, but he grabs Beterbiev in a clinch, buying precious seconds. The crowd's on their feet, sensing the end is near. Beterbiev's not rushing, though, he's surgical, picking his shots, knowing Deines is on borrowed time. On Ring Ruler, we're breaking down how Beterbiev's patience sets him apart from other power punchers. He's not just swinging, he's calculating. Round 9 is where Deines shows his true grit. He's hurt, exhausted, but still swinging. He lands a solid right that catches Beterbiev off guard, and for a split second, you think maybe, just maybe, he's got a chance. But Beterbiev shakes it off like it's nothing and goes back to work. A vicious body shot makes Deines gasp, and you can see the fight draining out of him. The bell rings, saving him from what feels like an inevitable finish. Here at Ring Ruler, we're marveling at Deines' resilience. He's taking punishment that would have dropped most fighters. Now we're in round 10, the moment you've all been waiting for. Beterbiev smells blood. He's stalking Deines with that same icy focus, cutting off the ring. Deines is trying to move, but his legs are gone. Beterbiev feints, lands a jab, then unleashes a monstrous left hook to the body. Deines crumples, hitting the canvas like a sack of bricks. The crowd explodes as the ref starts the count. Deines tries to get up, his heart screaming to keep going, but his body is done. The ref waves it off at 1:41 of round 10, and Artur Beterbiev retains his titles with another devastating knockout. The Moscow arena is shaking, and on Ring Ruler, we're losing our minds over that finish. Let's talk about why this fight matters. Beterbiev proved once again why he's one of the most feared men in boxing. His 100% knockout ratio isn't just a stat, it's a statement. Deines, despite the loss, showed incredible heart, earning respect from fans worldwide. This fight was a showcase of everything we love about boxing: power, heart, strategy, and drama. On Ring Ruler, we're breaking down what Beterbiev's win means for the light heavyweight division. Is he destined to unify the titles? Can anyone stop him? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, we're reading every single one. Before we wrap up, here's that surprise I promised. To celebrate this breakdown, we're dropping exclusive Ring Ruler merch this week. Hoodies, tees, and posters featuring iconic moments like Beterbiev's knockout are coming to our store. Links in the description, grab yours before they're gone. Also, we're hosting a giveaway for our subscribers. Comment your prediction for Beterbiev's next fight, and 5 of you will win a free Ring Ruler sticker pack. Make sure you're subscribed and have that bell on so you don't miss our next video, where we're breaking down another legendary fight. If you loved this breakdown, give us a thumbs up, share this video with your fight crew, and subscribe to Ring Ruler for more content that hits harder than Beterbiev's left hook. Who do you want us to cover next? Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep your hands up and your chin down. Ring Ruler, out.